Hello, I want to welcome you all to our third episode of Black Girls Blueprint to Maternal Health, a series brought to you by Revive Community Health Center in partnership with Black Millennials for Flint. I am your host, Catrina Tillman, Executive Director of Revive Community Health Center here in Flint, Michigan. In observance of Black Maternal Health Week, tonight's episode will center around Revive's first year of work and service, who we've served, lessons learned, and our next steps for continuing to support families in the city we all love, known as Flint, Michigan, in Genesee County. I'd like to welcome our panelists for the evening and allow them to introduce themselves. We will start with Jessica.
Hello, everyone. I am Jessica Staton. Just a bit of information about myself. I have been working in the nonprofit sector for almost 20 years now, all of my career, actually. So I do a lot of research-based work and technical advising, specifically with Revive. I'm the founder of The Good Fight. That information is on there as well. And we seek to provide training with Revive and with our community, so that we can increase the capacity for learning and understanding with regard to maternal infant health.
Thank you, Jessica. She's our TA. Next, we'll move on over to our life liaison, Miss Cherese. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Cherese Bransford. I am the health liaison for Revive Community Health Center. A little bit about me. Been in the education piece for almost 14 years now. I started off with Southwestern as a parent facilitator, and then I ended up with the Westwood Heights School District, Go Hawks, as a behavior support staff along with a parent liaison. And now I am working in the capacity of a life liaison with Revive. And my purpose for this is to help expecting moms, to provide them with prenatal and postnatal education, workshops, being a barrier within means to provide any resources, service, materials that they may need to help them along their pregnancy and after pregnancy journeys.
Thank you so much, Cherese. And I'm so excited, guys. We take pride in our program, which is called the Revive Village. And we are excited and blessed to have one of our village moms, one of our expecting moms with us. Miss Lynise, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, everybody. My name is Lynise, and I was born and raised in Flint in Genesee County. So this is all that I know. I am a mother of a 5-year-old, and I am newly expecting twins. And I work in the human resource field. And I just want to thank you to the Revive community and Miss Catrina Tillman, who is also my soror, who graciously welcomed me into the program. So I'm super excited to be here today.
We are ecstatic to have you and have all three of you, I should say. I should say. All right, so welcome again, ladies, and let's just get into this conversation, all things Revive. My first question is, according to the CDC, African American women are 2 to 3 times more likely to die from pregnancy-related causes than white women. In Genesee County, specifically in 2018, over 1,000 babies were born premature or low weight, and almost 14% of African American babies did not live to see their first birthday. The infant death rate in Flint is more than doubled that of the United States, according to the 2019 Flint and Genesee County Community Needs Assessment Report. How does the work that we do at Revive mitigate these staggering statistics? this specifically to Jessica and Cherese. You can chime in as well.
Just in doing the research, it can be exhausting, and it shows us the work that we have to do. It's not just, certainly it's not just a one organization task, it is a collaborative task. So let me just say that it is the effort of all of us, not just the Revive community, but everyone, to help mitigate the risk, to help mitigate the losses that our community and really our nation experiences on an annual basis and truthfully on a daily basis. I think that it is important as we move forward to recognize that Revive seeks to stop at all areas and all aspects, these things that occur from provision of resources. And those resources can be financial resources, but also resources by way of what is needed for the family, especially immediately, which is important. Also the advocacy component, and I'm sure we'll get into that a bit later, but we can do work, hands on the ground, feet on the ground, person to person. But really, to evoke change, it takes our community to work together to provide change for the entire nation. It's just, again, it's not a Black community thing. It is a societal issue. This is an epidemic in and of itself, truthfully. So I think that our resources that we utilize at Revive is intended just for that. So the provision of resources, the advocacy component, I know Cherese will share a bit about our Life Liaison program and really walking hand in hand with our mothers through trying times, uncertain times, times of even fear and doubt, to do those things, but also being there in the end, because it doesn't just end. In a lot of ways, it begins when the child is born. So providing an opportunity to work hand in hand and to work alongside our families for up to 2 years is something that we also do. And we really pride ourselves on that, because it is those times where the doctors are gone and the nursing staff is gone and you're back home with your little one and you recognize, oh boy, what do I do now? What if I have a need? What if he or she has a need? Where are the resources that are at those moments? And we talk a lot about resources, but I think also the validation component. So sometimes, and we know the capacity of postpartum care and how that impacts families. And when we are walking on alongside that individual, that mother, then we're able to see things that we may not normally see if we're only meeting them, let's say, once every 6 months. So being able to see those things, being able to develop a rapport with mothers is really vital to the success of our program. Being able to say, have you taken time for yourself today? What have you done for yourself in this moment? As you provide for others, what are you doing for you? So those are the provisions that we use. And again, we can talk about resources all day long, which we need. We do need, but we need people as well. And that's an invaluable resource. Is one of the things that our program is based upon and prides itself on, is the fact that we walk hand in hand with you. This is not a kind of check-in case management type of thing. This is, as Cherese said, Life Liaison. I am your bridge builder. I'm your connector to everything that you may need. And if I don't know, then our team is going to work together to figure it out, because that's just what we do. We are collaborative, and we are a community just by way of our nature.
Well, Jessica, ditto. Jessica, you said it. I would like to think that Revive is an unintentional hidden gem in the community. Revive is something that I haven't seen during the time when I was pregnant with my children, that I think that could have been definitely enhanced my parenting. with Revive and how it helps to parents, like Jessica said, it is not a check-in, check-out type thing. We are here for the moms, through the stressful moments, through the happy moments, through the sad moments, and to help them with their challenges in life pertaining to motherhood. You can't be a good mother if you're worrying about food. You can't be a good mother if you're worrying about where I'm going to lay my head at. You can't be a good mother, an effective mother. Let me rephrase that, an effective mother, if you're worrying about housing, food, jobs, all of that. And with our life liaisons, we are um, that resource that we can help the parents um, to basically to give them a resource and to say, hey, this is what I can do for you. Let me check this out. In the meantime, I need for you to do this. So my role as a health liaison for this piece is I don't expect for me to just do all the work. We're gonna work together and we're gonna try to get it done. I had a parent last night who was looking for a job, and no sooner than I got off the phone with her, I texted a couple of people. I gave her a link. I need for you to do this. And so she was grateful for that. So, instances like that, that's what Revive is about, is non-judgment, meeting the parents where they are, and having genuine concern about these parents. Not, oh, well, she doing this, or she in a bad mood, she ain't texting, we all have bad moments, but with Revive, our life liaisons look past that and understand that there may be some issues that we can possibly sort through. I don't know if I'm just babbling, but that's how I feel about that.
No, that's good. Both of you all really captured the work that we do at Revive, and for it to be a free program.
Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Free.
for it to be a free program for expecting mothers in Flint and Genesee County to take advantage of. We definitely pride ourselves on, as both of you all said, walking side by side with the mother. All of us at Revive, while it's not a requirement, but all of us are moms. And so we know firsthand the stress that happens during pregnancy, especially if you're a mom and you have multiple children along with being pregnant. And so with our program, Revive Village, like Cherese said, with the life liaisons, they help mitigate any outside stress factors for those moms that she mentioned. It brings on stress when you're pregnant alone, but let alone I'm pregnant, I have a 3-year-old and we don't have food in the house, or I'm pregnant and I just got fired from this job. And so that brings on stress. So we are definitely there. Our life liaisons do a phenomenal job with connecting these moms with other resources and not just passing them off and leaving them there.
Right.
Cherese and our other life liaisons do a phenomenal job in following through and keeping constant contact with the moms, in addition to creating a grassroots relationship with these moms. We really get to know our moms on a real, grassroots level. And the reason why we do that is because we want to get all up in your business, so to speak, so that we can help you, so that we can align you with the proper resources. So I'm just so proud of the work that we've been able to do and the work that we are continuing to do in our community. So absolutely kudos. Shout out to all of our life liaisons at Revive, as well as the work that we do in the community. Speaking of community, at Revive, we take pride. You all know we have our weekly meetings. We take pride in being a community health center. That word community doesn't just speak to who we serve, but it also speaks to us knowing that it takes a community, or as we like to say, a village. Jessica, Cherese, and Lynise, you can even jump in on this as well, because I know you've been able to being a village mom, partake in some of our resources. Can you all speak to some of the partnerships we've been able to establish in a short amount of time? I know, we started out with a very small group. With the state of Michigan has been our #1 partner. We're grateful for them. And then we branched out with Hamilton. For a while, it was just those two. But Jessica, I know you know firsthand, we have a plethora of partners in the community that we have partnered with within this short amount of time to better serve our moms. So can you just speak to the importance of these partnerships and the significance of having key partnerships, especially in a program such as ours with the Revive Village?
Sure. I will say, as I stated before, it really does take a village, as Catrina has stated, and it takes a community. We're not doing this on our own, and better yet, we can't. We can't because we don't have the capacity to do it. It takes us working together, and just in looking at the different resources that we have, I know Catrina and I were going over this just a couple of weeks ago of how much we have expanded over the year. Congratulations, by the way, Catrina, over the year that we have been established, or that we have taken in our first referral, to over 15 working, established, foundational networking organizations and partnerships. So in working with local churches, and working with United Way, and working with HAP, and working with CHAP, and working with, I think Catrina has said, Hamilton, and working with, of course, the state of Michigan, and working with the city of Flint. The list goes on and on and on and on. And I'm just so thankful. Yes, I'm grateful for our ability. I'm grateful for our reach, but I'm so thankful that people are reaching back in, because we can reach out all day long, but it says something about our capacity for people to reach back in and say, you know what, I believe in what you are doing. I trust what you are doing, because we are an organization that is integritous. It is important that we have proper upkeeping, and we have proper record keeping. So I think that is really important to know that you don't build partnerships and you don't build relationships just because. You build partnerships and you build relationships because people vet you, because people see what you do, and because people believe in your mission, and they believe in what you stand for. And how dare I not mention Black millennials for Flint? How could I not mention Black millennials for Flint? And I do apologize about my voice, but I'm so thankful that our reach is not even just local. And as we talk further, and as people may explore and know more about organizations and agencies that are nationwide, it shows the work that we do, and it shows our capacity. But more so than that, it shows the belief in what we are doing by other organizations.
And I think with me, it makes it a little easier because I shared with Catrina and Jessica, I used to work commission. And in order for me to make money, I had to know my product. And not only to know it, I had to believe in that product, and to convince my potential buyers, hey, this is worth buying. You need this in your life. So to put that here with Revive, people are not, like you said, are not going to pour into you if they don't believe it. And the reason why they believe it is because, for one, the numbers are speaking, and for two, you believe in it. And so I say to those, I think that Revive is doing a wonderful thing in selling, and if I use that word loosely, selling their product to the community. And like I said, it's an unintentional hidden gem. And hopefully after these episodes, it won't be a hidden gem anymore.
Yes, we definitely don't want to be a hidden gem. But we are definitely doing our work on our end to make sure that the community at large knows about Revive. We're definitely always looking to expand our partnerships. And in addition to sharing the work that we do and really expressing to the community, and more so our target, which is expecting mothers, the importance of being a part of our village, because it really is a village. We definitely take pride in our community partners, which are essential to our community. This is, like Jessica said, we cannot do this work on our own. The need is far too great, and the reach is far too wide. And so it's important to us that we continue to be a true, authentic community health center that focus on these health disparities specific to maternal and infant health. And so we want to say thank you to all of our partners that saw fit to partner with us, and to help us service our local and local expecting mothers in Flint and Genesee County. So kudos to you all. Our village moms are the absolute best. We love our village moms. We love on them hard, okay? They come from various backgrounds, and some are first-time moms. By way of our Revive Village program, we have contributed to local moms giving birth to healthy babies. That is essential to our success. Our goal is to help remove any stress that this mom, any outside factor stress that this mom may experience, but also to educate her. And we'll get into that in regards of our workshops. But just to make sure that she is having to do our part to ensure that she has a healthy baby. I'm excited that we have one of our own village moms present with us who is expecting twins. She is our second mom. We have another mom that's pregnant with twins, so she'll be our third. But Lynise is our second mom that has been a part of our village that is expecting twins. So we are just so thrilled for all three of them. So thank you for joining with us. Please share with us what has been your experience being a village mom at Revive, and what does it mean to you to be a part of this village?
So, as you guys can probably imagine, being told that you are not having one but two was literally like, I still some days am like, are you sure? Let's double check. Is it really two? But I am a mother of a 5-year-old, so I knew I had no idea, like I'm starting over essentially. So this program is definitely helpful, and has been a huge relief just in terms of preparation. And most people, I know you guys have shared a lot of the things that Revive helps with, but I definitely wanted to just share that there's no cap or no image of what that mom should look like. You never know how a mother can benefit from it. I do like to consider myself to be someone who does have villages, in different areas of my life, but I do think that this program specifically is very beneficial for an expecting mom, because it's just some things that certain villages can't really, touch on or can't really help on. So I definitely will say that it's been a huge relief. I definitely heard a lot about the program initially through my doula, Shantae, who is a huge part of Revive as well. And then also finding out that Latasha Perry, who is also a part of the program with breastfeeding support, who has been someone in my village as well. So just working with them and learning a lot of new techniques, starting over, because 5-6 years ago, none of the same products was even out or anything like that. So it's definitely been a huge relief. And I really am appreciative of being able to take part in the workshops and the opportunities and resources that the program does have. And then by participating and just putting in effort, you are able to receive your free books and opportunities to be able to shop for those babies, whether you need stuff for one baby or two babies. So it has been very, very helpful. And just the welcoming process in itself, everybody has been extremely nice. Learning that it's people who have known me since I was a baby. And then like just learning from different areas of life. So I'm very grateful. I will encourage any expecting mom who's in the community to never think you can do it by yourself. It's okay to reach out for help. It is okay to accept the help that people are trying to give off, because you just never know. And I am very appreciative. So I thank you guys again, but I have been truly satisfied from beginning to now. So thank you.
And the baby bucks, I wanted to hit on that. So, you know, talking to some of my wait, Catrina, were you going there?
No, go listen, go there, because I'm excited to go there.
Listen, this is the thing. Talking to my moms and these baby bugs, I had one mom say to me, I got everything that I need. I got some stuff from and I'm not taking away from none of the organizations, and I'm not going to even mention any, but she told me, oh, well, I received some stuff from here and I received some stuff from there. And I said, oh, okay, that's cool. That's fine. I said, but did you know that your village bucks are for brand new items that has never been touched, wrapped up? She was like, what? I said, absolutely, honey, listen, all you have to do is sit here for a workshop. Well, and this parent actually thought that the workshops were weeks long. I said, no, ma'am. 35 to 40 minutes tops is the length of these workshops. Moms, let me say that to you again. Community, our workshops are not 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks long. It is 45 minutes, and it gives them the bare essentials in these workshops. 45 minutes tops. I'm going to push it to 45 tops. And in lieu of you doing your workshop, which is 45 minutes long, you get $25 in baby bucks to use in our warehouse for whatever it is that you need for your baby. And it can accumulate. So moms, why spend your money when we have these baby bucks? So I encourage any expectant mom to check us out, see what we're about. 45 minutes via Zoom, via video conference, however it is. But that's what we do. So whoever's listening in our social media land, let that be known. Our workshops are not weeks, they're minutes. So I hope to see some of you all.
That was, listen, and we was on the same page, because it is, our program is, it is so beneficial to the mom. And when I was developing our process, when I was developing our program, me being a mom, I know firsthand, I ain't got time to be sitting around listening to a lot of information. I mean, you know, let's just be honest. This is how we all survive. So we really try to input our personal experiences so that our moms can really stick with us and stick with the program. And no one, we're in COVID. See, COVID is still out there. And so going on to maybe 3 years with COVID, and everybody is zoomed out. Everybody, you know, is used to being on these virtual land. And so we didn't want to make the information that is so important for our moms to have be boring. But we wanted to make sure that we gave them the cliff notes, the important information, but still yet be accessible to our moms by way of our life liaisons and our workshop facilitators, to engage with them even further. But in terms of our Baby Bucks program, let me tell y'all something. When you get enrolled into Revive, when you become, and Lynise can definitely speak to this, when you become a part of our village, you are assigned your own personal life liaison, which is what Cherese and others do at Revive. And they will recommend workshops. We have over 15 workshops that cover everything from breastfeeding, nutrition, postpartum, stress management. We even have a workshop called Books and Boobies,
I like that
just
one.
talking about the importance of literacy, reading to your child while you're pregnant. And our workshop facilitators are thebomb.com. Shout out to Felicia, shout out to Shantae and Latasha. They have been out here. Yes, let's slap it up for them. They have been out here making sure that our moms are educated because, and let's just talk about this really quick, ladies. And even Lynise, with your first child, if you've ever experienced this or not, but sometimes in our community specifically, we just don't feel heard from our doctors. It's like when you go to the doctor appointment, it's like you're a number. You're in, hey, how you doing? Let me weigh you, pee in this cup. Okay, everything is healthy, and you are out the door. You really don't have that time unless you have a really good OB doctor. You really don't have that time to really speak to them and get the knowledge that you need. And this is why a lot of OB doctors are excited about our program, simply because we are the education component for them. They may not have the time simply because of their caseload, their clients that they have that are coming in back to back to back. And so Revive is there to educate the moms, to let them know all things pregnancy. Even we even have a workshop, which I'm so excited that Shantae brought this to us. We have a workshop called Knowing Your Rights, for that mom to know by law she has rights in terms of breastfeeding when she returns back to work. So we want to make sure that we advocate for our moms and we show them how to advocate for themselves, but that we also equip them with the proper knowledge during pregnancy. And so again, our goal is to make sure that that mom has a healthy baby. The first step to doing that is mom knowing all things about her body, knowing about the different tests that they're giving her. I remember with 3 of my sons, I had gestational diabetes, and I didn't understand what this test was about. I knew I had to drink this syrup stuff or whatever, but they never really took the time to explain to me the different tests that they were giving me. Why are you poking me in my arm again? What are you drawing blood for this time? You know, what are we doing an exam for? And so it's just important to have that extra layer of support by way of our village for our moms to feel empowered and to feel educated. And so if any of you all have ever experienced that, you know, let's just kind of talk about that for a minute in return in regards to not feeling heard. And I wish, like you said, Cherese, I wish there was a Revive around when I was pregnant, because I think it would have helped me in not only during my pregnancy, but once I became, once I had my children, my sons, I think I would have been a lot more equipped in understanding all things about my body. So
I
whoever wants to jump in.
I'm double dutching. Um, my last pregnancy, Mason will be 13 years old this year, and um, I had so many. I was told by the doctors that I had a condition called placenta previa, and I didn't. That was real serious, and I was told that on top of that, if his chromosomes weren't right, that if he was to be born, he was going to be born as retarded, or he was going to have to we were going to have to take care of him for the rest of his life. That kind of stress, and then on top of it, at 24 weeks, I think a month you see, I think you see your doctor once a month up until a certain weeks. But I know that I had to make a determination at 24 weeks whether or not I was going to terminate my pregnancy. Because of all of those factors, I couldn't enjoy my pregnancy because I was forever worried that he wasn't going to make it. I mentally disassociated myself from the pregnancy just in case I did lose him. It wasn't going to be a detachment, because in my mind, he's dead. So why get myself psyched up to embrace a baby? That I lost weight during this pregnancy, so much weight to where they wanted to get me a person to. It got to the point to where they may have needed to put IVs in me because I was so depressed. I was so out of it. Excuse me. Go around to the back. Oh, come on in through the other door. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so sorry. Hold on.
It is real life mom in here at Revive. Listen, this is so good. That's so impromptu, but this is so good because a mom's job don't stop. They don't care if you on a Zoom or not. Okay, it is what it is, and so
okay. I'm back. Can I finish this up really quick? So, so when they told me about the pregnancy, I was, first of all, I was happy about it, but then when they told me about the issues, I was like, oh my God, are you telling me that he's not going to survive? And so they had to induce me he was due September 10th, September 11th. They had to induce me. It took 2 days for him to come. I mean, I was mentally, I checked out. And my pastor, they talked to me, but it wasn't comforting because in my head, my baby wasn't going to survive. And so come to find out, Mason was born 5. I think if he was under 5 pounds, he was going to have to go to the NIC unit. Another thing on top of that, right? He was born at 5'2", 5 pounds, 2 ounces. And so to have all of this going through the whole pregnancy, I couldn't even enjoy it because of this. And to have someone that I wish that I could have had conversations with to talk to me, because even despite all of that, I still had to be a mother to the other 2. I still had to work. I had to, my feelings right now, it doesn't matter. And that was not a place where a pregnant woman needs to be. So with Revive, would have been beneficial to me at that point in time? Absolutely. And I know that there's mothers out there that's going through the same thing that, I went through, that you may have went through with the gestational diabetes, with carrying twins, that's a stressful thing. It's definitely a stressful thing. And to have a health center like Revive, to have qualified people there to talk with you or to refer you if it's beyond their capacity, to refer you to the respective people that can service your needs at that time, is a wonderful asset to have in the community.
I agree. Well said. Lynise, so let's go back to you really quick. I mean, carrying twins. My goodness, we can't wait. We are so excited about these twins.
I'm ready.
How has it been for you? Just the stress and and how has Revive been able to kind of like you said, like she said, the mental aspect of it, just kind of help you with that. We know you're already a mom, but just twins is a whole nother story.
Listen, so with my daughter, I didn't have any issues. I had one of the most smooth pregnancies. My doctor was amazing. I had an African-American doctor. That has always been my thing. I have always wanted an African-American doctor, but unfortunately the staff wasn't completely African-American. And so I did experience some situations where I did feel unheard at times, but I was very grateful that the process itself with her, totally fine. When I found out that I was pregnant, I knew for sure, of course, I wanted another African-American doctor, but I had no idea that with twins, you have a maternal fetal medicine doctor as well, and you are automatically placed as high risk. So aside from me working in human resources, I'm a personal trainer. I do health and nutrition. So I didn't feel like, what do you mean high risk? I don't need all these extra things. So I was very unaware of, extra food I needed to eat, extra iron, all these extra medications. And so what Catrina Tillman doesn't know is that her referral for Shantae is actually how I booked Shantae to be my doula. I didn't have a doula with my daughter. At 5 years ago, I didn't even honestly pay attention to what a doula was or what they help with or anything. But I immediately called Shantae. And again, she has been amazing. I can't even count how many times I've had to call Shantae in the middle of the night. But with this pregnancy, from day one, it has been all over the place. I also was diagnosed with hypermesis, which is definitely something that a lot of moms don't know about. A lot of doctors actually won't even diagnose you, because I'm sure you guys will hear, or moms out there have heard, oh, it's normal. It's normal. Everything you're going through right now is normal. And so it took me, even with the African-American doctor, took me about 3 months of dehydration, constant emergency room trips, IVs, for them to finally diagnose me with hypermesis, which is basically severe nausea and throwing up your entire pregnancy. I lost weight as well. I am already not that big, so carrying twins has been a struggle, but to lose even more weight, I think in my first trimester, I actually lost a total of 25 pounds. I had to go in to the doctor's office to receive food therapy through IV for a total of about, I think, 3 weeks. And the hypermesis just came back in the third trimester, but I was lucky in the second trimester to have it kind of go away and get some relief. But definitely experienced the issue of not being heard. And I think that it was definitely having a program like this, and then also support of my doula, just being able to reach out to those contacts, even after your workshop or before you've even had the workshop. You have access to their phone number. You can reach out if you have questions or concerns. They reach out super quick too. So like they all have mentioned, you really are a part of the family as soon as you are welcomed in. I used to feel bad about like, oh, it's kind of late. I don't want to text super late, but I have had to do it and it has helped me out a lot. So I think that, again, I've mentioned, times have changed. A lot of these baby products, I don't even know what they are. I don't know how to use them. And they definitely are a lot more expensive. So I know we have passed the baby buck part, but I just wanted to bring that up again. That has been just a lifesaver in itself, because no matter what you're capable of purchasing or what stage in life you're in, that's a blessing in itself, because things out here, listen, you just cannot have enough of these baby supplies. So all in all, I am almost done. I'm at the home stretch, couple more weeks left for these twins. And so I am super excited, but I am very, very grateful, because still being a mom, I'm going to school as well for my doctorate degree, and also working and everything else. It never stops. So just having this extra support system to relieve that stress has definitely been helpful, for sure.
Oh, we can hear it in your voice when you breathe.
I can't even breathe.
Do y'all remember being pregnant, Jessica and Cherese? You tried to just get it out. But listen, you have been, you and all of our village moms are the core of what we do, why we do what we do. And I'm so excited. We can't wait to meet the twins. We're gonna have a whole twin party up at Revive. We are just excited with that. So I just want to reiterate really quick before we have final remarks. Our Revive Village program is free for expecting mothers in Flint and Genesee County. We, once you are referred to us, or if you just want to reach out to us yourself, our information will be posted at the end of this panel discussion. If you have any moms or if you're expecting yourself, please reach out to us. But once we make contact with you, you're assigned a life liaison like Cherese, who will connect you with other resources and really just be that partner that will walk alongside you during your pregnancy. And then we also make sure that we enroll you into our Baby Bucks program, as Lynise and Cherese and Jessica was talking about. These are our 45-minute tops workshops. There's over 15 of them. After each workshop, you get $25 in Baby Bucks. And with those Baby Bucks, you are able to come into our center. We have a huge room of brand new baby products that you are able to cash in your Baby Bucks with and walk away with new products. And so the idea is that by the time it's time for you to give birth to your healthy baby girl or healthy baby boy, or both, in Lynni's case, you will have all of your essential products that you need up to about 2 to 3 months of your after your baby is born. And then we also have a second component of our program called Beyond the Pregnancy, which April Hawkins leads with that. And that is our life coaching. She does a phenomenal job with our moms that's ready to get their life on track, go after those goals and dreams that they have always had. And sometimes you just need someone to see the potential inside of you to help push you. And that's what we do with Beyond the Pregnancy. And so we are with the mom and baby up until the baby is 2 years old. So you stuck with us. Once you're in our village, you are stuck with us. And so again, we can't do this by ourselves. It is definitely through our partnerships that we have been able to have and sustain. And we're looking to expand those even further. So hopefully next year, for when we do another celebratory moment of Revive, we'll have even more partners. But I want to go ahead and do final remarks. We'll start with Jessica, we'll go to Cherese, and end with Lynise. Just any final remarks regarding Revive 1 year anniversary since we've took in our first enrollee.
Yes, I am so excited once again for Revive and what this means for us. Also, what it means for our future. So, and really what it means for the future of our community and those whom we serve and partner with. I'm just really ecstatic about the work that we are doing. And I know that we've all spoke at some length about some ways in which we have been impacted, even if it hasn't been to the extent that you think when you think about maternal infant health, just to know that you have someone and you have an agency who's willing to walk alongside you in that journey so that you can advocate for yourself, so that you have someone who can say, hey, remember, you're important too. Take care of yourself as well. Who can stand beside you and stand behind you as you go through these, yes, joyous times, but sometimes even the uncertain times. So I'm so excited that we are a village and that we believe in what we do. We don't just say it. We believe it. We put our money, if you will, or our baby bucks, if you will, where our mouth is, and we seek to serve the community. So I am looking forward to next year and what we will seek to accomplish and what we have achieved even there.
Ditto. I do want to say thank you for the first year here with Revive. It happy anniversary. And I do see bigger and better things coming with Revive. I'm just hoping that our young moms, even our more mature moms in general, will take advantage of what we have to offer and then tell somebody about it.
And I just want to say thank you for allowing me to be a part of it. It's so exciting, and congratulations for making it this far and for how far you're going to go. If there are moms who are hesitant or, watching, definitely take advantage of it. You are not just a number here. You're not just here to sign up so that they can get their props or whatever. You really are a part of a family, and it is okay. You can be in a good spot. You can need some help. You can really just need someone to talk to. And this is definitely something that you would benefit from. So again, congratulations and cheers to what is to come.
Clean, clean. Clean,
clean, clean, clean, clean. Well, thank you all so much for your time. Thank you, both Jessica and Cherese, for working with Revive, for the work and the expertise that you bring to Revive. And to our village mom, Lynise, thank you for representing for all the village moms. I'm sure when they see this, they're going to be like, yes, I feel the same way. And we're excited to meet all of our village babies. As we wrap up, I would like to thank our Village Moms and Revive team for sharing their wisdom and experience with Revive. To learn more about the services at Revive, please check us out right here on Facebook and on our website, revivechc.org. You can always find our information out there as well. And as we close, don't forget to tune into Black Girls Blueprint to Maternal Health every month, and especially during the month of May, which is Maternal Mental Health Awareness Month. And as always, please continue to engage with our Revive page right here on Facebook as well as Instagram. And also be sure to check out our partners, Black Millennials for Flint, on all social media platforms. Please don't forget to share this episode. I'm sure you all enjoyed the conversation. We enjoyed having you. Thank you, and we'll see you next month.